Hello and welcome back to Citizen Pew. This is Citizen Pew Commentary, and today I want to talk to you about something that I saw. Initially, I saw it on Twitter. Somebody made a post, and it was regarding ammo being lost or missing from UPS. So I was like, wow, I got to look into this. And I believe the story was broken by Blaze Media. That's where at least that was the link from the Twitter post that I saw, took me to. And so let me just go ahead and show you here what I found. So this is Blaze Media, theblaze.com, and let's see here. It says the title of the article was CEO says 2/3 of ammunition deliveries have gone missing with UPS. 2/3, right? And so underneath it here they say that's a lot of ammo. So where is it now? And in this story here, Patrick Collins, who's the CEO of thegunfood.com, or who is the CEO of thegunfood.com, says he's lost thousands of dollars worth of ammunition. Why? Because customers' orders don't always seem to make it to their doors, especially when delivering with UPS. In fact, he says out of 18,000 rounds of ammunition shipped through UPS, only a third were actually delivered. And then they go on to say that's a lot of ammo to go missing. So where is it? Collins joined Glenn Beck on the radio program to detail the issue, the lengths his company has gone to work with delivery services, and the lack of detailed response or explanation from UPS. Collins said UPS blames the packaging, even though his company has always met and exceeded all available packaging protocols. I have pictures of how the packages were packed and within the packages, he explained, and I have all of that information. In fact, we changed our protocols here at thegunfood.com to have our drivers, when they drop off packages at the centers, they have to actually take a picture of it on the conveyor belt when UPS takes possession of our packages. Collins also told Glenn his company isn't the only one to have ammunition go missing during delivery. I know quite a few other folks that have, he goes on to say, I know quite a few other folks that have had well over $300,000 of ammunition gone missing, and it's really changed the way we have to do our business, he said. And then further on here, the Glenn Beck program reached out to UPS to ask why ammunition and gun sellers might be having these issues, but the shipping company didn't exactly answer the question. So here is the response from UPS. It reads here: Dear Glenn Beck program, regarding your question about shipping ammunition, as a common carrier, UPS transports ammunition that constitutes cartridges and small arms as defined in federal regulations. UPS has safety protocols to help ensure the safe transport of ammunition in our network. We work with our customers to address their concerns, including those with packaging. You can find out more about how to ship your ammunition on ups.com. Glenn read. So I don't know if this is a response or whatever, but it goes on to say here, to UPS, it's just a write-off. Oh, I think this is Collins saying to Glenn. Here we go. To UPS, it's just a write-off. However, it's becoming a very expensive write-off. I would like to thank you for bringing a lot of attention to this because it really is a big deal, Collins said to Glenn. It impacts people on multiple levels, more than your average citizen would think. Imagine if the police department doesn't receive the ammunition that they need to serve their civic duties. Going on here, well, imagine if you got sloppy with ammunition and you were just kind of losing some from time to time. What would they accuse you of? Glenn replied. There's no excuse. It's either theft from their own employees or it is part of a hidden policy that is disrupting the flow of ammunition. And let's see here. And their stonewalling here bothers me because there should be an answer. I apologize. I'm reading this. What happened to it, right? So anyhow, there's a video that you can go to on YouTube here, and I guess it's the interview and all that. So there's also some other articles about it. I believe this came out on the 4th, and then July 28th, Bearing Arms actually had an article here. Ammunition distributor noticing a lot of missing packages from UPS. And I don't know if this was what sparked it or not, but this has Collins as well. So this came out before Glenn Beck's article. So they might have read this from Bearing Arms and then derived theirs. But I originally found out about it through a tweet on Twitter linking Glenn Beck's article from the Blaze. And then I started doing some more research and found that Bearing Arms had an article that came out earlier than that. And so, and it has Collins in here talking about it as well. So this probably maybe sparked that looking into it from the Glenn Beck show, just so you know. But with all that said, you know, I haven't ordered ammo online. I don't think in a while. And I know some people who have, and I've heard stories that sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. I've heard stories of individual boxes being missing. So they order a case of something that should have 10 50 count boxes, and there's 8. And I don't know who those carriers were that were supposed to be delivering them. These are just stories I've heard over the last year or so. So I'm really... You know, it's really interesting what's going on with this, and when reading the Bearing Arms article, it talks about some things. You know, is this you know, what is this? Is this the carriers, the individual carriers that are delivering it that are causing the issue? Is it their distribution system? Is it higher ups? You know, there's a whole lot of people wanting to know answers on why this is happening. And Collins in the Bearing Arms article mentioned, you know, that UPS had come back to him and said, "Hey, you're filing a lot of claims of missing stuff here," and you know, I mean, if it's missing, it's missing, right? And that's a lot of people. You know, that's one of the things I'm trying to remember. There's a group out of Arkansas that ships ammo, and I know some people who've ordered it from them, and they require you to have require it to be shipped with insurance for this very reason. And, you know, honestly, I don't know what can be done with it. You know, I mean, maybe pay the extra $1 and have it shipped with, you know, 10 times the insurance or something like that. You know, if this is nefarious activity, you know, make them pay for it. But I don't know if it is or not. That's the question I think that's on everybody's mind is this something that the company is like kind of secretly causing, or is it just individual deliverers saying, "Hey, somebody's getting some ammo, I'm going to take it," or is it, you know, could be other things too. You know, a lot of people get packages and they get robbed from the doorstep. Is that what's happening, right? I mean, I mean, I don't know. I think an investigation needs to be done because, you know, ammunition isn't cheap, and we're in an ammo shortage right now. And honestly, if, you know, there's all these people concerned about who has firearms and who has ammo, but this is happening, there doesn't seem to be any concern about that. I would think if those people who, you know, are trying to take away everybody's right to defend themselves are that concerned with firearms and ammo being in the wrong hands, I would say they probably want this investigated, right? But you don't hear anything about it. So I don't know. I know there's probably been many other YouTubers doing videos on this and talking about it. You know, if you hadn't seen them, you can search them. They're doing some videos and stuff too. I haven't watched any of them yet. I saw some of them post on Instagram that they were going to be doing videos on it. So I'll probably be watching theirs too as well. But you know, to me, yeah, I haven't ordered ammo online in a long time, and really, the main reason is because the ammo was expensive and it's not worth buying in bulk. But even then, even when it was cheap and you could buy in bulk, I have plenty of places that I hit regularly, and you know, go into a brick and mortar store and buy it in bulk. So I never really needed to order it online. So, but I have, like I said, I know a lot of people who do, and I don't know, maybe you spend that extra buck and insure it for 3 times, 4 times what it is, you know. And then if it disappears, you know, that's the thing. Once you start hitting the pocketbook of these companies, they'll start investigating. But, you know, as they said in the article, if it's just a write-off, then, you know, it's not causing them, you know, there's a threshold where they'll write off so much and somebody will be like, all right, what's going on here, right? And what's sad is that, you know, like Colin said, that they come back at him and say, hey, what are you doing wrong? Well, you know, that's the bad thing about, you know, it's supposed to be a business partnership, right? Colin's, let me pull it back up here. What was his company, Colin? TheGunFood.com, right? His company is supposed to be partnering with these delivery companies, right? It's supposed to be a partnership, working together, right? But it sounds like UPS isn't holding up their side of it, and maybe they don't. Maybe they're like, hey, we don't care. We ship enough stuff that your business, we don't care. You know, maybe what it is. I don't know. But I'd be curious to know, you know, if you have ordered ammo online, what your experiences are. Like I said, I know some people who have ordered online and they didn't receive their ammo, or they received it and there was a couple boxes missing out of the case and stuff like that. You know, I'd be curious. You know, I'm trying to think if any of the gun stores I go to regularly have had shipments missing. I don't know if I've heard of any of them not receiving their ammo deliveries, but you know, yeah. Put a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you've experienced, what your thoughts are. Like I said, I think this needs to be looked into by somebody. I would say UPS probably needs to look into it. It's their reputation, right? And that's the other thing too. If you're going to order ammo online, don't let the company you're ordering it through ship it through UPS. You know, if there's an option, say no, ship it FedEx or ship it DHL or whatever. You know, maybe it's time to just stop using UPS. I don't know, but I'd be interested to see, you know, UPS give us a statement that's more detailed about this situation. So, all right, those are my thoughts. You know, like I said, let me know what you think. You know, it hasn't really affected me much personally because, like I said, I haven't ordered a lot of ammo online lately. And I never honestly did order a lot online because, like I said, bulk stuff I could just go and pick up. I have plenty of places to go buy bulk when it's available at decent prices. So I never felt the need to order online. But there's people who do. And I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are, what you've experienced. All right, that's all I have for you. Don't forget, I am on Instagram and Twitter, and I do have a members section where I do members videos, which is usually stuff I do at the range that is not monetized. And then I do have a new kind of channel, new content I'm going to be doing here soon. It's just kind of going to be over gadgets. So if you didn't notice in the thumbnail across the top somewhere, I have a thing that says Citizen Pew, and there's a different one for each type of video I do. So if you're not familiar with them, you can go to citizenpew.com and check it out. It's on the homepage, tells you what everything is. So if you're not interested in something like maybe knife videos or something like this, which is just commentary, you can skip those and go straight to the I'm at the range or whatever. So yeah, other than that, y'all have a good day.